Hello everybody, it's MAGMA and I'm here with another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going all the way back to 2015 and this is the 75094 Imperial Shuttle Tydirium. This set was released in 2015. It included 937 pieces, retailed for $100 US, includes 5 minifigures, and it is a Star Wars Return of the Jedi LEGO Star Wars set. So, a really cool set. Honestly, we haven't had so many of the Imperial Shuttles. We had, I believe, an older model in 2001, and then it was re-released with some different minifigures and some extra stuff in 2005 as an exclusive set. Then we had the UCS version in 2012, which was an amazing set, but really just too expensive for a lot of us, so we weren't able to get that. So then this is the real, like, good playset that we have, because it's very well built, very well structured, it looks great. It's a playset, it's accessible to a lot of people because it has a lower price range, and it just looks great on display. This is pretty much equivalent to the UCS model, I think, in terms of display, because it's still very well detailed and it looks great on shelf, especially with the wings open. So first off, taking a look at the minifigures. First one is Han Solo, and he is great. I'm not too sure if these minifigures are still exclusive because it was 2015, so a while back. But nonetheless, he comes with his Endor trench coat type of thing. He has a blaster pistol, double face, regular hairpiece, or at least the old regular hairpiece. And yeah, the printing does go all the way onto the legs and stuff. So very, very pleased with this printing. Then we have Leia, which comes with some sort of a hood or a cape or something. So pretty cool. And then if you remove the cape, she has great printing. She also has 2 faces, the regular Leia hairpiece, pistol, and a cookie. Then we have Chewbacca. So this is the same Chewbacca that we've been getting for the past few years. He has his bowcaster or whatever, and then he has also his chain, and you know, it's just the regular Chewbacca, so nothing different here. And then we have 2 Rebel Endor Troopers, and first one is an older variant, I guess, an older man. Yeah, just the only difference is that the coloring of their hands and the coloring of their helmets is different to the previous 2012 and 2010 versions. And then we also have the younger one, and he has just a regular camouflage type of dressing, same helmet, and then a different face. Yeah. So it's nice to get more Rebel Troopers because we don't have so many of the Endor variants. So as you may be able to tell, the set is pretty big. In fact, it's one of the bigger LEGO Star Wars sets, especially for the $100 price range. It doesn't really even fit on the studio if I wanted to keep it on there the whole time. But let's go ahead and take a look at the cockpit, which is one of the more interesting parts, because despite the size being really small for the cockpit, they still managed to get something done that's pretty cool. So here's a look at the cockpit. They used a really nice detail. I don't know if it's really detailing. It's just an interesting way to build the side panels, I guess, because otherwise it wouldn't really fit well. So, and then it just opens up and closes back. It doesn't really fall back on its own. But yeah, and then here's a look at the under part of it. So there's always these nice little details which are always going to make the set look very aesthetic, and this is a very aesthetic set. They really wanted to make sure that they got every single bit of the ship clearly built, I guess. So yeah, we have some control panels. I'll just pull those off to show you. Here's the first one, pretty cool. They're stickers, so keep that in mind. And then we have the second one. So yeah, pretty cool. And then there is space for 3 minifigures, so you can put one here and then a second one here. And if you really wanted to have another minifigure, there's space right over here. It's not the easiest to get all the figures here in the cockpit, but it does work out pretty fine, or pretty good in the end. I don't know, I feel like the cockpit is well built with the size that they had, or that was available to them, the space. Keep in mind that the cockpit won't fully close, so sometimes you kind of just need to push the figures a bit forward or push them completely backward. You kind of just have to play around with it. Here it's not fully closing, I don't really know why. I think, there you go. So it's not always the best, but it does work pretty well, and it's nicely built. And it has a great shape, great proportions compared to the rest of the set. Then here we have these side cannons. Those are pretty dope as well. So go up and down, and then you have just some nice detailing and greebling and type of stuff going on there. And this goes up and down as well. If we get onto the side of the wings real quick, I want to talk about these little flick fire missiles type of thing. So these move in pretty much simple direction. I mean, when you have the ship flying, you can go up and down, and then when it's closed up, just go sideways. But we do have these spring-loaded shooters right here, so just fit those in. It's pretty straightforward. The mechanism is hidden here on the wing. Just press this piece right here and then just shoot. And then the same goes for the other side. So those are pretty straightforward, honestly. We've been having those for a while, and LEGO's been kind of just clever on every single set to kind of hide the mechanism. So I really appreciate that. It's always better than flick fire missiles. So that's that for the weapon system, I guess. I do want to talk about the under part of the set, because it's, first up we got this going on. This is the landing gear, just retractable, pretty straightforward. We got these landing lights, I guess. It's not so bad on the under part, and then you got this little hatch which you can open up, and then it's a boarding ramp. You can use it just to like deploy cargo, which I'll show you. There's some cargo inside, and you can just go like this and release the cargo. But if you've seen the movies, this is really reminiscent of just a regular boarding ramp. Obviously you can't really use it because the ship is too close to the ground, but it's kind of just there, so it's a nice little detail. It's better than nothing. You can use it as a bombing system if you wanted to. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the boarding ramp, no, the landing gear is supposed to be like this for the set. The issue with it is that when you actually use the landing gear properly, the set very easily falls backwards. And this is an issue because you kind of just want to have the set, this is when it's closed. And if you just put the set down when it's closed, it's going to fall forward. So it's kind of hard to find the middle ground. What I usually do is I just keep it like this, because I'd rather have it fall like this than completely backwards. Or you could just put it kind of halfway. And if it is halfway, then it's pretty well balanced, but the issue is that it might just fall backwards on itself, so kind of just like this. Yeah. However, if you do keep it normal like this, I believe the boarding ramp can become useful. I mean, I don't have small hands, so I can't really help myself with it. But if you have small hands, you could probably use the boarding ramp. So yeah. So that's it for this part. Then here on the back, I really love this. It just looks very sleek and very, I don't know, I just really love this look. It's a very nice aesthetic. And then you have little guns right here. This is the backward turrets. So once again, very nice greebling and tiling. So yeah. Having a look at the wings real quick. Those are the wings, nicely paneled. The other one is the same. And then we have the middle fin, I guess, or wing maybe. And once again, yeah, it's just panels and pieces. It's a nice little greebling once again, and then it's always connected with some Technic pieces to make it sturdy. So you can definitely grab this set from here. It's not going to fall apart or anything, and even probably from just the side of the wings. So yeah. Getting into the inside of the set, this is an important part. So unlike some of the other shuttles I've reviewed or talked about previously, you can't just pull, I really wish we could have, but you can't just pull the entire thing off, which gives a very limited amount of space for the hands and for just people to play with the inside of the shuttle. If they would have found a mechanism to be able to just remove completely this entire middle part, that would have been great, but you can't. You can probably do the modification, it's not very hard, but then again the set wouldn't be as sturdy as it is. Just making sure. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. No, it's not possible. You can definitely modify it by yourself though. So what's in here, it's kind of hard to see, but there's quite a lot of stuff going on. First up, we got a box. This is the cargo box I was talking about. It has some detonators inside. Pretty cool. And then it has a Rebel Alliance sticker. So if we focus here on the back, you can see the Endor sticker. It's the Death Star orbiting the forest moon of Endor. So really nice sticker. Kind of sad it's all the way back there because you can't really appreciate it that much. Then you can just put this here. You got some space for some guns. Whoops. So yeah, you can have some space for some guns or just some weapons. And in the middle there you have the boarding ramp. Maybe you can see it. There it is. Yeah. So this is the boarding ramp. You can have some fun with that. And then you have a chair here, and then on the other side you have 2 seats as well. And you have a backpack where you can actually put 2 more guns, and it comes with a backpack. So yeah. So that's all you get inside. Really, it's a nice place to fit your figures, but you can't really play that much with it, so it's kind of the downer side. In fact, I think the whole problem with this set is that you can't get too much into it, so you really rely on the outside, or at least the external part of the build for the fun. So guys, that is actually going to be it for all the fun features. That's all there is to this Shuttle Tydirium. Obviously, I will show you how the wings open right now. So this is pretty much it for this set. Definitely having the wings open and all that stuff makes the set really sturdy. You can really have a lot of fun playing with this set, and it's definitely, as much as a play set, a display set. So I feel like this is the perfect match between collectors having a nice set on their shelf that's sturdy, that's going to look great, and children getting the set that they want, the classic Shuttle Tydirium to play around in their room. So this is a perfect balance between a collector's item and a children's toy. So that's really where I want to leave it off at. Guys, thanks for watching this LEGO Star Wars review. Please leave a comment and feedback in the comment section below. Regarding the price of this set, I don't know how much. I don't really know how much to talk about it, because in my opinion $100 is kind of a fair price because the set is much bigger than you would expect it to be. On the other hand, I kind of just always strive for a lower price for LEGO sets. But yeah, I feel like if you're paying 100 or less, it is a fair price. If you're paying more than 100, then you might want to reconsider if you really want this set. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.